we got this one up next. Remember I said it was going to go bad to worse? This is worse. Story time when I flew to another state to meet this YRN. I'm not even going to say the acronyms. Y'all know it is. Fill in the blanks. That's lit on the internet. But life cap is in real life. So, grab your popcorn for this. I know it's going to be funny and pretty stupid.
I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet. And to me, I felt like he was like, what's cat? So yeah, I met him on the internet.
Already.
I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to get
Instagram
or whatever like that. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, because, like, you know, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark-skinned niggas. And when I say he's some fine shit, bitch, he's some fine shit.
You can tell by the way she talking that she ain't about shit. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, seriously. The way, her mannerism, the language, everything. You tell she ain't about nothing.
Or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house.
Oh my God, look at this materialistic shit.
Or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So, you know, like, that's my type. I love.
Of course that's your type. Of course that's your type. Nigga. You love that.
So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number. And, like, he texted me. And I'm not going to lie. Like, it was little signs that I didn't like. Like, if you know I'm on vacation with my kids, like, I remember I posted my drink or whatever. And I didn't text him right back. And he was on my phone like, oh, you see me text you.
Piercing right above whatever, your lip, man.
Like, that right there was like, you only have my number for, like, 20 minutes. Like, chill out. But I let him slide. So, we planned to see each other or whatever like this. Like, whatever like that on this Saturday. That's it, this Saturday, right? And we planned for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where, like, he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like, whenever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend. So okay. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text. And, like, he'll tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So, bitch, I started thinking, like, bitch, I'm going to get catfish if I go down here. So I
should have listened to your gut, man. Should have listened to your gut. Anytime you speak on it and you feel like it's too good to be true, chances are it's too good to be true. I'm just going to say that. There been plenty of times that happened to me. Did I go all the way through with it? No, but I was like, give it a little half effort here and half effort somewhere else. Yeah, that's how I found out. Too good to be true. But don't go all the way through with it if you know your gut feeling. Just be like, don't go. Don't do this. Look, listen to your gut. I'm telling you, it's real.
I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't. Like, he'd just be texting and shit like that. So he FaceTime me. He was real. Looked the same. Looked good as fuck. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk. And I'm like, you know, like, you ready? Like, I'm at the nail salon. I'm like, you ready? Like, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like, you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off. Like, you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like, I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So really? I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that. Or whatever the case may be.
Of course you are.
So I still go. Like, I get my nails and I run to the mall. I get everything I need. I pack my shit. And I tell him, like, all right, I'm for Atlanta this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always fucking last minute. I get to the airport.
Always, of course, you last minute.
Or whatever like that. So, before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Cigna or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So, I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So, I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So, he like, nah, you got to call. So, I called and, like, everything was booked the fuck up. Like, literally, it was no hotel. So, he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it. And I'm going to get you from the airport. So, I'm like, you know, what's your budget? So, he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like, I'll book the room. But when I land, I expect to get my money back. Or whatever like that. So, I'm on the plane, y'all. The plane done took off. So, the nigga like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So, I'm like, huh? So, this when the mishap coming. Because I get it. Okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally. But then your child came into play. So, now we got to go stay somewhere else, which is cool. Because I think a hotel is better anyway. Because you don't know me and I don't know you. And it's more safer, I feel like. So, he like, yeah, like, you can pay for the room. I'm going to fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we started arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300-something hotel, but you scamming. You hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like $20,000-$30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like, if you came to my city and something happened, I'm going to correct it before you get there. I'm going to figure this shit the fuck out. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Like, it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now, I agree we wanted to see each other, but...
Ooh, I'm trying to stomach this so bad right now.
Like, what?
You knew.
When I landed, the nigga arguing, going all back and forth with shit. So, I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter. Stay home with your kid. Go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like, I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. Nigga, what?
Look, I wouldn't even be entertaining that for real. If you said that was it, that's it. It's done. For you to actually like interact with him, that's you. That's all you. That's all 100% you. Now, the thing about it is you're in a whole nother city that you do not know of. You by yourself. You say you done got a room. Hey, you better sit in that room and humble yourself, because trust me, you shouldn't even be down there in that area. You don't know this dude. You're just going off Instagram posts. You don't know. You haven't even seen him. You haven't even talked to the dude.
I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another nigga? That's your response? Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like, if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this shit going on, like, $300 is nothing. So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the fuck I did. I booked the hotel, and shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel, y'all. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left that nigga on red. Like, I stopped responding, and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just, like, mad because I trip. Like, Atlanta cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but, like, just to go and spend that much money, it was just, like, I could have went somewhere else. Like, that was kind of crazy. So, me...
You wanted him to spend that money on you. You want him to break off that bread with you. That's what let's call it what it is. It's called a spade. You got partially flown out, but at the same time, you want to get broke off with the money. You want him to share some of that lifestyle he was portraying on his Instagram. Like, trust me, let's keep it 100. You low key mad because you wanted a piece of that. But at the same time, you want to call him out as a scammer. So, I mean, it is what it is. You want to call him a scammer, call him a scammer. But you wanted a piece of that life. That's not front on that. For real.
Me personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept because I done dealt with some big money niggas. Like, I mean, rich niggas like that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not gonna say who the fuck he is because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And niggas.
Ooh, okay, now you know open up a whole nother level. Okay, where should I start with this? You around these people, so-called people that gets all this money. Why the hell are you sitting up here still finding new people to mess around with? Like, seriously, answer that to me. You don't have to directly answer that, but I'm just saying, can somebody just help me out? Why, oh why, would you still keep messing around with other people if the people that you came has money? And of course, my favorite line that y'all always say, y'all dealt with a rapper or whatever like that and stuff. Okay, cool. Why you're not sitting up here getting taken care of and getting the full treatment from them? Yet you still running around body to body. And I'm pretty sure you got broken off, if you know what I mean. Pretty sure you got broken off by each one of them. Because, you know what I mean? Who in this day and age, I mean, most females just be like, you know, yeah, like, why not get broken off? What's going on, Tyrone Williams? Welcome to the stream.
Niggas with money ain't complaining. They not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they not doing all that. Like, when you come see them, they have everything into play. Everything booked. Bitch, your itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So
you're there for a short time and a fun time.
To be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything of that nature. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't at no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing. Like, he might go skate or something, but like other than that, like, that nigga don't be really doing shit like with the money he's supposed to have. Like, he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping, like something. Like, nah, he not doing none of that. So, to me personally, the life is cat. And I was just mad because I felt like, damn, like, I flew here to see you, and this happened. Never doing it again. And then his excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. Nigga, you never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. And you was going to get a sitter. Like, what? That don't even make sense. Like, make it make sense. I would have said the fuck home. I'm not that pressed to see no nigga. Like, bitch, you know, I get niggas. Like, what? Be for real.
Yeah. Ooh, boy. Look, I swear to you, I'm working that out right now I'm gonna get my chat put up there on the side. I swear to you, Tyron, trust me, it's the same way. Like, I'm trying to stomach this so bad right now. I really am. Tyron Williams said, these bitches put him in a bad mood. They do. Like, when I first started this story time video, I already knew what type of time she was on. But she's talking about something she not and just like now, she said she not pressed on any guy. Yet you flew over there to see him, regardless whether he paid for it or not. You went over there. Like, tell me you pressed. You are pressed. Trust me, you wanted a piece of what he had going on, regardless of whether it was real or not, which you would never know.
I was just upset at the fact that you still allowed me to come or whatever like that, knowing that you was going to do that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying he lying about getting his kid, because bitches do that. Like, bitches that know it's a Valentine's Day week or something going on and be like, oh yeah, you not, I'm going to stick him with the kid because I don't want him to be with no other bitch. So it do be like that, but still, like, come on, yo. Like, I don't live down the street. I live in another state. I flew there.
Oh my God, yo. This chick, yo. I swear, boy, I swear. I'm about to check out the comments, though. I want to see what this is. Oh, she turned the comments off. Look at that. Cause you know your ass was gonna get roasted for that stupidity, man. You know you were. Comments are turned off. Like, wow.